up, guys? This is Docm with another Minecraft video. You heard it, and today this is episode 59 of Docm77's new Minecraft World Tour. And guys, I've been busy, but this time for real. I took a break from the Nether work and made quite some projects here up on the surface, and one of the builds you can see back there. This is my new high efficiency melon farm, or high yield I'd better say. If you say efficiency, people will start to argue about that. So, no, have a more efficient design. At least this thing yields tons and tons of melons, and that's what I wanted. Whoop. Let's get over there. Check it out. I have a new route I can walk. I could either go up the elevator and then down and then all the way through there, or I have another entrance here because I'm often outside as well on this side here, and I want to be able to get back into the building structures. Excuse me. So I made a little how you call it, a small connecting room or a small central hub here. Might be more rooms connected to that for now, but yeah, it's really nice, you know. You come in here and you look outside and you see the nice bridge, sun rising behind it, some random sheep, and this is the floor I'm working on, and I'm using full melon blocks. In case you wonder, guys, you actually can craft them before people now start to shout, "Dog, you're cheating, you're using melon blocks." You can craft them if you put melon slices down like that, and you can craft full melon blocks, which you can normally place like any other block, just like that. And I plan to make a whole floor out of it. I got already tons of melons here. I will get more in a second. And right now I'm thinking about the color. The gray wool will not be the final choice. It's way too dark, I don't like it, and right now I think I will go for light blue, definitely. I changed a little bit here with my quick elevator, just used fence gates, or no, fence post, excuse me. So yeah, I might go for this blue here together with the melons. Let's get some of it. And now you cannot go back through the minecart, you always have to go this way, but it's not bad. But it looks nicer as the painting. And in the new snapshot, I know, guys, letters were fixed again. Chap just said it was a nice experiment and basically said it was stupid and removed it again. Also, that looks way better. We got new biomes, or one new biome, the jungle biome. At the moment it's like that. If I would update to the new snapshot here, I could breed wolves, you know. That would be epic. Baby Arnold. Well, I would not have the jungle biomes, because at the moment it's like that. It's not created the way it was before, you know. Normally it was when a new biome was added, you just go a bit further away and new spawns are happening for new chunks, and you would be able to get those biomes. At the moment it's disabled, but I found a way how you could have the new jungle biome spawning in an old world. I will provide a link in the video description. It's a thread to the forum, and you can use NBT edit to get it. Just change the spawning algorithm with NBT edit. It's fairly simple, and then you get the new biomes. I'd say I go with melon and light blue. That will definitely look great. Quickly put the woolen stuff in here, and now let's harvest the thing. I showed this design in one of my tutorial videos. I will also provide a link in the video description if you're interested in one of these. And let's see. Step on the pressure plate, quick leg spike, and melon heaven. Let's see. We get a ton, few stacks, put them away. And with this farm, my melon issues are solved. You know, I can run on melons for days with one harvest, basically. And also the design of it, I tweaked the roof of the sheep farm a bit to integrate it with the other wooden roof design I also used here for the motherboard main building. And I think it goes well. I have these ice channels in here. I case molded. I'm doing a lot of case molding over there. I will show you anyway, so I can explain how to make things like that. And I wonder, yeah, I'm on peaceful at the moment. I have to go to peaceful when I reload my game, because otherwise, you know the issue. If you have mob traps with glass tubes and stuff, mobs will glitch out, and if a creeper glitches out down in the perimeter, that is very bad. Also, on my build over there, mobs can spawn at the moment, because yeah, I have to be very careful with lighting. Yeah, it's an issue with ice. So yeah, case molded this area here. You can see below the water channel there and the water channel here, there's ice, and that is super fast item transportation, and that's why the things shoot so fast towards me. Here I have some lighting features. You can see the dirt here a little bit. That is the dirt where the melons grow on, but it's nicely disguised by the trapdoors, and it gives a nice lighting effect because yeah, there's glowstone on top, which I use to light the melon patches. And over there I do some case molding, but I'd say I quickly head to bed, sleep, and make it day, because yeah, you can see better. Alright, quickly had my bed down there. Lately I've been carrying a bed around with me all the time, because I'm working here and there and here and there and resetting my spawn, but also lately I've been pretty lucky with the dying. But yeah, when I work inside the perimeter, it's fairly safe. Normally nothing spawns around here. So yeah, that's the build. It's a little bit of a different style. This is more, it's not that light. It's still light with some see-through effects, and you always, you know, if you add some ornamentation and work with half slabs, you can give some transparency and yeah, take out the blockiness. If you have stuff like that with the wood half slabs. And yeah, but it's a little bit more massive, but yeah, it's a dense build, you know. It's yeah, high yield, dense, and I think it fits well. So let's quickly get over there to my weird thing. This is my eats road. I wanted to have one, and I thought here before, you know, before the perimeter froze over, I had a yeah exit for the boats. I can switch the destinations or the floors below for my elevator. I used to go up and down the boat elevator, and before I was able to get out here and then, you know, drive around, and back here where you can see the ice encasing already, I had a drop in and I could go back in. And now, as that is not working anymore with all the ice, I thought, well, then let's give it another functionality, and now it will become an eats ice road. And I'm doing case molding, as you can see here, and yeah, it's not finished yet. It's work in progress. I need to do some testing, especially, you know, the boats are really difficult to handle. Sometimes they break. I have to find a good solution for this area here, for the quick drop, because I'm if you see below right here, there's a line outbound, and it's gonna go straight to the Morningwood. I have a little station back there, and on top it's gonna be a sandwich design. On top there's the two wide lane back this direction again, and there's ice right here. Your head will be in the ice, so you won't take no damage. And I'm looking forward for some test rides. I did some testing. Problem is, when my boat crashes, then I sometimes drop through the ice, and it was a real pain to get over there. So yeah, I'm gonna show you when I'm finished with the design. What I want to show you real quick is how you do ice structures like that. And you can see some of my encasements here. It's been snowing, but below here, oops, oh no, this shovel is deadly. It's so quick, I have to be careful. Yeah, dirt, you know, and then I just have my infinite well here, some building materials stored away. Then I you don't need 4 buckets, you can work with 2 if you got some water there already. And yeah, then you just, and now I need more because it froze over. Okay, yeah, but you get the drill, you know, put water in there, whoops, and let it freeze over. You know, it freezes fairly quick here in this biome. I have a feeling, I don't know, before it sometimes took longer for areas to freeze over. What is that? Why is it? Oh, it is. Confused. Yeah, that's basically what you do. You fill it in all the way, go back and forth. If you can pick a source block from the water, I'll show you, if you don't need to rush back and forth. If you got a few in, you can take one here from the middle and it will refill, and then you can just go ahead. It's like an infinite well forming here, you know. So it's fairly quick, and you do this all the way, and it has to be source blocks. Flowing water will not freeze over, and then you have your first layer here. After that, you fill in the areas below here with dirt, and yeah, those are our next molds. We're gonna put water in here, let it freeze over, then remove the dirt later on. And when that is done, I always have these gaps in here, and I'm gonna put a fence and another sandstone, and from here I can easily fill in the water later on. So that's what I did so far. It's a fun project with the case molding, and also eats road, always great. Now we should get back inside the morning wood. This will take some time, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a nice alternative way to get back and forth. Cool project. Thought about making some more ice buildings, maybe an ice sphere or some towers and stuff. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, inside the morning wood, still the same. I need to do something down here. It's still a bit crude. Don't know. Oh, we will see. Let's get up. To get up, we need to get down first. And now let's see. I made some things up here. Smaller things. I want to show you. Really cool. Small but cool. Look. Wah! Fire! No! Panic mode! Yeah, that's an eternal flame. Last time, you remember, I think 2 episodes ago or something, I was shooting an arrow here with my fire bow, and then freaking out, thinking the morning wood burn down, and that is the same principle here. Sespling did a video about that lately. Yeah, it's an old idea, you know, have a minecart stuck into a wall burning. New in 1.1 was that the flame actually go through the block if you have it like that. It looks a bit different. I will put a link down in the video description to Sespling's video if you want to know how I did that, but it's a nice funny gimmick over here, I'd say. Also, I started to work on my armory and storage room for tools. Oh yeah, that needs to be fixed to have some wood. Yeah, sweet. Cool thing is here in the morning wood I can completely work random. Because it's a tree, you know, I don't want the walls to look the same. I want it like that. Yeah, here, you know, I will store some tools here. I got one pick left, an unbreaking 3. That was a level 48, one of the disappointers. And yeah, I will have axes here, shovels, hose, and on top here, some basic materials if I want to craft. And yeah, most of the time, I mean 90% of the time, you come up here and make yourself a new pickaxe. And so I thought I'd automate that a little bit, so I have this button here. Let's clear some room in my inventory, and when I press the button, yeah, I get everything I need to make a pickaxe. Let's It's on top here, it's hidden, you can't see it. There are dispensers, and yeah, now you would say, okay, how do you reload it? Well, this is why we got this little lever here, and it reveals the 4 dispensers. This one is loaded with wood, as you can see. This one holds diamonds, wood, and diamonds again. And yeah, it is triggered like that, all of them once, and the one holding diamonds, or one of the ones holding diamonds, is triggered twice by having a little loop, a redstone loop. And yeah, when I made this thing, and yeah, oops, close it. Glowstone is like glass, so the dispensers shoot the blocks in there and it drops through. Works nicely. And yeah, when I was working on the thing and finished it, then I thought, you could actually take that to the next level. So I press this button, I get the stuff I need to build a pickaxe. Then I have another button here, press that one, and I get stuff I need for a shovel, and so on and so on. You know what I mean? Or here, I don't know, I would have axes, and then I have another button, maybe there or something. I have to think about it a bit, but that would be cool, and I think I have some room up there. There's still some areas left where I can put down some redstone, because that would be slightly more complicated to have a small logic behind it if you want to make it halfway compact, but that would be a nice idea. And over here, the armory, on top here I have swords I have so far. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Sharpness, fire aspect 2. Still haven't gotten a looting sword. Here I got some bows, enchanted bows, and below there are the different parts of armors, helmets. It's all iron stuff. I was enchanting a while ago when I was trying to get feather fall and stuff, and fire resistance. Different pants, and here's the feather falling boots, the ones I used for the test. Yeah, and of course I'm only using diamond and iron armor anyway, so yeah, on top I would have iron and below the diamond stuff. And I can craft it here. I will make it look a bit more nice, maybe add some kind of automated feature here as well, but I'm not sure, because yeah, you don't do armor that often, but you often need tools. Yeah, and that is the idea behind this setup here, and I think it's small, it's neat. I don't know if that's new. I'm pretty sure somebody thought about that before. And here you can see our armor set, the one we're gonna use for the end battle. I said I want to do some testing with it, but actually I don't want to do it because I'm afraid I might damage the stuff. So we should enchant. I got a pretty nice sword here already. I mean, didn't even use it. I enchanted that with level 49 or 47. We could call it the sword for the armor set, but yeah, I want to have 2 diamond swords made already, and I want to do the enchanting, and we will do that in the end of the episode to get our sword. And of course we need to enchant a bow for the armor set, you know. So last time I told you think about a complete name for the set. Well, yeah, screw that. We first need a name for the sword and for the bow we're gonna make. And yeah, we will need to grind some XP to do that, but yeah, I have a nice little setup down in the perimeter now, where I changed things a bit at the XP farm, because yeah, I was a bit sad didn't have all the music. The minecart is not here at the moment because it came from the other way. Yeah guys, quickly want to address the DocBox as well. Lately I've been working a lot again, so I don't have time to be there that much. But as soon as I got a few days off from work again, I want to do some more streaming. Not necessarily things I do in the world tour. I did that, and it's okay if I do some work and I feel like talking, but most of the time when I work in the world tour, I work really focused, and you know, I I don't feel like explaining everything and talking and having feedback. You know, I need to make progress. And if you're live streaming, a lot of people will say, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. And for the world tour, I just need to, you know, I push on. And that is not good material for streaming, I'd say. Some of the builds I could stream, maybe some redstone and stuff. That would be cool. But I would love to be able to stream SMP action. That would be cool. Oh, and we got skeletons coming, and yeah, I have a little change here. We need to catch us a little skelety. Come on, Skelly. Now, when I got my server going, for example, could do that. Oh, I need to hit the switch here. The lever is on the jukebox, by the way. And I guess you can already guess it. Jukebox, separating skeleton. Yeah, I adjusted the setup here a bit and made it into a nice record farm. Oh, we got a zombie. That's not good. We don't want a zombie. So if you get the wrong one, just get rid of them. Right? Oh, another cruel device. Oh, we got skellies coming. Okay, let's get one. So you can open this chute here. Skellies get pushed out, and we got one. Perfect. This one will help us to get, yeah, you guessed it, records. And I got a few here already. Because, yeah, in update 1.1, the creepers now drop all records if they are killed by skeletons. And now, basically, I have a nice XP farm here, fairly simple. I had this set up so I can one-punch or one-shot kill the mobs to grind some XP. But of course, if I stand here now, the skelly behind there, he will see us, and you can already see another record here. So he's opening fire. I can, if I want, punch out some others. And the white record, do we have that already? No, yeah, we do. So I'd say we should put in some of the new beats, listen to them for a while. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Don't hear nothing. 2. Ah. Nice. So yeah, just stand here and complete my record collection. Works fairly nice in very rare cases. Oh, a red one. I don't have that one yet. In very rare cases, the skelly might hit me. But barely never happens. Now we don't have a creeper in there. Okay. So I have this door here. You see some of the records land back there. You can't get them. You can get, whoops, most of the stuff from here. Yeah, that is dangerous. You saw it. So that's why I have my door here. Just quickly walk in, grab my stuff, and we're good. Arnold, freak out. Chill, bro. Yeah, so this is the record farm, and works nicely. And as I said, we get most of the records, and I want to have a complete collection. So let's see, that is also, we got that, we got these, the white one. Yeah, fairly simple, and on the side you can grind some XP if you want. You can kind of aim for certain mobs, but yeah, you can make it if you want to produce faster. I mean, you could have a creeper cooker or mob cooker up there. I don't know what that is. Basically, keep in mind all mobs burn or die in sunlight despite of creepers. So if you would let a creeper store some mobs and let them all burn off, you could basically only have creepers left after a while. Then you would drop them after that, and then you would get one record after the other. But like that, it's also nice. And yeah, I've been doing this for a little while to get some XP for enchanting, and oh yeah, that is dangerous. Creeper in there and I walk up. Very dangerous. Can explode, then we're in trouble. Also, what can happen, as you see, the mobs, if we go over here, we see it. Arnold! Are you Arnold! What the? No! The only way I can save him is right over here. Arnold, what the? Are you crazy? Oh my. Sit. You stay here. You freaking crazy? Oh. Whoa. Dude, you realize you're alive for a long, long time now. You didn't die. Never. Since the beginning of the world too, man. You cannot die. If that would... Whoa. I need to eat something. Buddy, don't you ever do that again. Bad dog. Wow, guys, that freaked me out, sorry. Okay, so what did I want? Yeah, you see, the skelly is shooting through the water curtain, and sometimes it might happen if you see it. For example, a creeper is coming up, and now I'm standing here. Might hit it in the tube, but nothing happened. First of all, there's water. They're submerged, so chances are not very high that something might get destroyed. Oh, purple. I don't know if we got that yet. Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, so record time, as I said. Let's see, what else do we got? Holly, let's put that one in. And you can put a lever just like that on there if you want. So, okay. Yeah, one of these. And with them, might you have a second collection for my sleeping quarters. But in any case, if you want to turn off the XP farm, just close the lever here, or don't stand on the pressure plate, and mobs get funneled over down to the MP unit, which is set to kill. And you could keep that skeleton, but it would despawn, so you just can quickly get rid of it by setting it on fire. And for those mobs, I have still the drowner functionality. If you want to clear that, you just activate the water with the creepy music. And eventually they will all drown. Yeah. If you do that, freed space. No mobs are here. Turn it off. Open the door. Get in, get some of the stuff. Okay. The loot here you get from the skelly you use might be lost, but you know what? Screw it. Oh, there's a glass block missing here. I saw that before. I don't want a too wide channel here. I have to fix that. Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah, we see a bone coming from top. The skeleton, spider skelly jockey just died, I believe. And what is that? Look, the squid is still an issue. Now he stopped freezing. I don't know, not happy with the squid. And yeah, I'd say that's it. That's what I did. We got all the records. I think we should put in another song for the end. Blocks, the red one. Awesome. There are 11 records in total, by the way. Yeah, record collection working, easy fix. In case you're interested how to do a thing like that, well, you can see it's a 3 high piston door here, simply activated by that lever. To power those 3 pistons, well, I have the torch, the block, and on top of the block here there's another redstone, so you get them all. And yeah, you just channel them out, then make sure, you can see it here, between the area where the mobs are and the shooting skeleton, you have at least a 2 or 3 wide, make it 3 wide gap, you know, important. I've got a 1, 2, 3 wide gap, you can see it, sign there, water stream in the middle. there has to be signs because these are source blocks. If there won't be no signs, the water would spill out. Yeah, and then, you know, just make sure if they're too close, the creepers might blow up, and you don't want that in that machine. That would suck. Yeah, and that's basically it. That is the record studio. That is the world tour for today. I took a little break from the nether work, guys. The iron lung. Awesome. The feedback you gave me for that thing was overwhelming. So much love. I want to thank you for that, guys. You know, that's, you make a thing like that, you have no idea if people will like it or what they would say, and then you get a reaction like that when people saying, man, epic, and you're editing, great job there as well. Those are the things that really keep you going. You know, that after that I felt so inspired. Then I did a lot of testing, and I made this melon farm, and I came back to the world and was super motivated. And you know, that's a win-win situation for all of us. You know how YouTube works with the like system and all of that. If you liked my stuff, it helps me. On the other side, it kind of helps you, because if I feel good and yeah, get so much love, you know, I want to give it back, and I want to make the world tour just epic, or as epic as possible as I can for you. And I hope you liked the not as huge projects as I showed you last time with the nether lung. It was a project over 2-3 weeks. Those are things you can make in one day. In one day I made that one. Then yesterday I worked on the ice road there all the time, and in between the record studio and the small things with the fire and yeah, stuff over there in the morning wood. So yeah, it was more relaxing, you know, and a bigger variety and a lot of fun. Love this game. About the snapshot, there's some issues with the dogs and stuff, but I might consider that, but I have to be careful, you know. I'm hoping when the next update comes out, which will include the jungle biomes, and I want to have them, they will do it like they did it before. Just, you know, spawn the new areas in it, the newly created chunks. I hope they will do it. If not, I will have to use some trickery to get it, because I want it. As simple as that. I did the same trick before when I used MC Edit to get the new features here in the new world tour, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. I will maybe use the trick I linked to in the forums, and I'd say that's it for today. Haha. And of course I didn't forget, in the end we will enchant our sword. Alright? So think about a name. I'm out. Bye. Bye.
pair of headphones. We need nobody to let ourselves go. Always at my side as we rock the stage show. In an ocean of music, we move with the flow. A hand in my hand, I don't wanna let go. Our partner in life on this mean old road. We got the wind on our back that blows. We can't drift apart, we just move with the flow. Joined at the soul with a pair of headphones. We need nobody to let ourselves go. Always at my side as we rock the stage show. In an ocean of music, we move with the flow. A hand in my hand, I don't wanna let go. Our partner in life on this mean old road. We got the wind on our back that blows. We can't drift apart, we just move with the flow. Drift apart, we just move with the flow.